Hey y'all, this is Anna Alexander. Welcome back to my bedroom on this evening where we are returning to Outlander. This is season 8, episode 8. I love the golden numbers. However, as we have learned on last week's episode of Outlander, that when showrunners are having a series based on a collection of published novels, that when they get to the point where the unfinished series has ended, they decide to go fuck it all and just pull ideas out of their asses that completely negate the world building and character development that they have been working on for the last 10 plus years. Why? 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 So, it is nice to see in the comments that we have some solidarity, that we all were left going, what you doing? What you doing? I haven't a clue. And we have what, 2 episodes? This is three episodes to go. I don't know, y'all. Okay, but we're here. I'll save comments to the end. We'll just get right to it. So, I'm actually a little bit warm today. No gloves. Ha ha. But you get comfortable, cozy with your blankets. Of course, I have my water as always and my beverage today. I'm just going with the good old-fashioned Irish mule because yeah, I had the ingredients. Love the glass my brother got me for my birthday several years ago. But let me know what you're drinking. Let me know where you are. Of course, hit subscribe because it does help out the channel. And of course, it lets you know when the next episode drops. And also, you can watch this full episode with me over on Patreon, where you can see all the extra that I might have cut out for its redundancy. But if you're ready, let's get to it. Question mark.
We believe we are your grandparents.
I don't have a father.
I had also forgotten a smidge about now William sleeping with his niece.
This is for Fergus. Maybe you'll find him here.
Yes, hopefully we'll find him there because he somehow survived. That needs to be a bigger flask.
I'm glad it isn't raining.
Said it made his missing hand ache.
That's quite the cairn they built for him.
That the rain meant God was sneezing, and best be sure to wipe the Lord's snot off their clothes before they came in the house. They loved it, of course.
He has a devil's own sense of humour.
Got that from you.
I'd take credit for that.
He had that way before Jamie met him.
Thinking of taking Percy Beauchamp up on his offer.
Did Jamie know about that?
No, when I left Scotland, it wasn't only for love.
She needed a purpose she wouldn't find there with her mother around.
Because I wanted to make my own way, determining my own fate. I wanted freedom.
Just dangerous work.
If I'm going to risk my life,
Which she has
I want it
been.
to be for something that matters.
They've all been.
He never wanted to acknowledge the Comte Saint-Germain as his father. The very thought tore at him.
I'm sure he didn't want to believe that he came from such a unscrupulous man.
Fill your eyes at times. He never wanted to call anyone but you his father.
That would be why.
Fergus Fraser was my son. Instead of my name.
I shall avenge thee? Are we gonna avenge thee?
Of my heart. Then forevermore.
Very well then. It's decided. Off you go. I'll have a few words to my husband alone. You heard him. A Fraser forevermore. I'll sign the blasted contract, take the money for the shop and the bairns. And the bairn yet to come.
Of course there's a Baron yet to come.
You couldn't resist leaving me with a parting gift, could you?
This is why we spent So much time in bed with everybody. In my head, Fergus is still alive. He's gonna be still alive. So many of you in the comments of the last episode had so many good points to make about how the story choices last episode were so off the mark. How do they recover? How do they recover?
Just a moment, we'll have these out.
Yeah, where's Buck been this whole time? Where has Buck been?
I read in Frank's book that Patrick Ferguson designed a new rifle, a breech loader.
Quite the advantage.
Maybe that's why the rebels only lose 28 people.
Ferguson rifle. My father showed it to me once.
How handy. Thank you, Bree.
There was a simpler design the American Army adopted in the early 19th century called a Hall rifle.
Lassie, I ken so much about firearms.
She has perfect aim.
I should get that from you, did she?
But there's a reason why she was nicknamed Deadeye, practically by the time she could walk.
Frank called you that.
Yes.
I forgot something. What does that mean?
For my dearest.
Oh, dearest
Deadeye.
Deadeye. Ah ha ha.
We did it all for her. Teaching her to shoot, to ride horses. Looking for me, writing the book.
He armed her with the knowledge of how to survive in this time. He was trying to save you for Bree, because he knew that you would...
Continue to protect her.
He knew that you survived Culloden and hid it from me. I was so angry. Maybe what he did was a kindness, a gift. By staying in the 20th century, I became a surgeon. So if you do fall at King's Mountain, I have the medical skills to save your life.
We cannot change the course of history.
Oh, you've done it a few times, kind of, sort of.
Maybe not the course of history exactly.
But you're a course. Is that Freudian? Back to the happy home of Lord John.
I have been asking after William, and no one has seen him in town for days.
He likely went up to Mount Josiah. I'm sure all is well.
It's my fault. Drove him away.
You have no idea.
He and I had words.
Over what?
None of your business.
Let us simply say it was a rather difficult moment between father and son.
I lied to his face.
Goes around.
Whose personal probity and rectitude prevents him from forgiving deception in others.
He's also a man of compassion.
And stubbornness. Did William go to North Carolina? So, Jamie, are you looking at this with
have a few
refreshed
months yet
eyes?
to prepare, Fraser. Don't waste it.
Stronghold. Get him out of it. Turn him. Right.
So, Buck... Is Buck technically in his own timeline now? Or close to it? Just not where he was, familiar-wise.
I decided to go back and see Gaelis again.
Did you now?
Dougal was always around, and he took my interest to be of an amorous nature. He didn't appreciate that. Not to mention that I think that she took my interest to be of an amorous nature as well.
Tracks.
And since I'd no other reason to be in that time and didn't yet want to return to my own,
I don't think he's that far off.
I went back to Craignadoon. So I decided to put my fate in their hands, so to speak.
So that's how you ended up back in 1980. The Stones sent you.
Are we going to find out what happened to Rob Cameron?
The first person that I saw was Rob Cameron.
And we're getting this in dialogue.
And watched
and not
as he went into a shop,
an actual scene.
Bought a gemstone. Followed him home.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Look at him in his little costume. His little costume. Totally did not realize that Rob Cameron is Philip Crane Bridgerton.
They owe Roger Mackenzie a life.
I shall take yours. Oh, pumpkin head. How long have you been practicing for? You just gonna murder a man and leave him? Was Cameron related to Jocasta at all? Was a question I had a while ago and I keep forgetting to ask. Oh. Now you can go through the stones, sir. Oh, what did he take? Are you going to share this bit of literature with the fam?
Bonny hat.
Where are the notes?
Thanks,
Huh.
Buck. For protecting us.
That's what you call it. Yeah. But what happened to Lolly Rock?
Nice. Want a race?
What did you make, Brie?
1, go. Holy Moses!
My version of the Hall rifle I was telling you about. Wasn't sure I could actually make one, but figured it out. I can make more.
Well done.
She's a genius.
She's a genius and a master metallurgist. How did she get all the parts? Okay, Sir William, where'd you go? He did go to North Carolina.
William, what brings you here?
I can't believe it.
I don't remember the last time he left. Was it in anger when he was going, "You're my father, how dare I?" When Claire was his step-mum for a while?
What's you been doing? Tell me everything and don't leave a single thing out.
What have I been doing? Who have I been doing?
Welcome to our new home. It's good to see you.
But I can't remember what terms they left on.
Thank you, sir.
Sir.
Might I inquire if Mistress Mackenzie is here?
Come along.
Thank you.
Did Brianna not tell Jamie that her and William had a chat? Not necessarily specifics, but they had a chat.
I was praying she would somehow deny everything and sweep her up into my arms.
I think you knew Ben was alive. Could you really have denied your own story based on her say-so?
In that moment, I think I would have done, yes.
Mm-hmm. Because that's how William rolls.
And I felt I had to tell someone, so I came to tell you. The only member of my family who has never broken my trust.
Yet.
Spending time here might be just the thing you need. It is a magical place.
I've never been one to believe in magic, personally.
Well, sir.
Well, try to keep an open mind.
We walked straight past the guards, and it was the last I saw of your brother.
Oh, yeah. That's right. They're back.
I know if you were here, you would join me in lifting a glass.
To what, sir?
And in drinking to the health and happiness of your newfound family.
Sláinte.
William seems happy enough.
Enough.
I have an announcement. My application for ordination as a minister has been accepted.
So you have to go to Savannah?
So there's a travelling minister, the Reverend Edwards, who'll be passing through soon.
Ooh.
And he's agreed to perform the ordination ceremony when he comes to Fraser's Ridge.
To good news, new beginnings, and joyous arrivals.
Where's Is Marcelly there? I missed her. I cannot see her. She's not there. So, did she leave already?
Off you go. Get some rest while we Hunter's still asleep.
We'll do the dishes. It's our turn.
Okay, so this is the passing of time as we see how big Brianna has grown.
Hoping to do some fishing in the morning. Care to join me in catching tomorrow's supper? Ken, last time we went, you were a lad, and ran into a spot of bother.
We had a rather unfortunate encounter with the Cherokee, yes. You told them you were my father.
Mm-hmm.
How easily duped I was.
Oh, Jesus.
I'll always try to protect you, lad.
Thank you for the invitation, but I cannot go fishing with you.
Because I shall have a stick up my butt.
Brianna is giving me a tour of the
That
ridge
renders me useless on a fishing trip.
And I won't be ready to give you the tour until mid-afternoon at the earliest.
And there's a rule here on the ridge that all overnight guests have to help catch their supper.
Aye, aye, that's right.
That's right.
Thank you very much for your help.
You are enjoying this man's hospitality. The least you can do is help catch supper. And take the crap out of your ears and listen. What are they using for wellies in the water that's waterproof?
It's a fine casting line you have.
I do pride myself on it. It's a gentleman's sport, after all.
He had it with him just 'cause? Is that what you traveled with your pack as a fishing rod?
I once pulled 10 big trout out of there in less than an hour.
My grandfather tried to teach me to fly fish and then took the line away from me because I liked the crack. So that's not what the line was made for.
I'm telling you, it was 24 full-grown trout, not one less.
If you say so.
If you don't believe me, ask my father.
Which one?
You had a falling out with Lord John. This falling out, it is of a private nature, I trust.
Yes. I discovered he's a sodomite.
Now it's not so private. Which you knew.
I take it this is not news to you.
It's not.
But it's neither is it my business.
How did you?
I caught him in the arms of a man.
Sure.
You and he. An odds meal.
Nope.
Were you lovers? Is that why he agreed to raise your illegitimate son?
Why would you ask me something like
Because
that?
it makes perfect sense.
But it isn't true.
You're very confident in defending a man who's an admitted liar and a hypocrite.
John's life is his personal affair.
And a deadly secret.
He's one of the best men I know. He's acted as your father, has been your father for most of your life, and in that time, he has loved you with his heart and soul, and given you everything he had to give.
Except the truth. On that point, at least, you're exactly the same.
I need William? Oh, he's running away. Get his head out of his ass.
Are you just going to storm off without a word like you did in Philadelphia?
Yes, because he's a big baby man.
It's a mistake to come here. Foolish, impulsive mistake.
It takes a long time just to get here.
But it was certainly foolish, nonetheless.
Why?
What were you looking for, William? Why did you come?
We're in the middle of a war. This could be the last time you ever see your father alive.
That is remarkably bleak sounding, especially coming from you.
Oh, it's true, though, in any regard.
So before you leave here, I want you to think about how you would feel if this morning was the last time you ever see your father.
Any of your fathers. Oh, is he remembering when Jamie taught him how to ride?
Keep your back straight. That's it. That's it, Willie.
Willie. He wasn't even gonna say goodbye to Franny.
Some boys at the trading posts read the pamphlet. They spoke ill of my sister.
Oh.
What did they say?
How'd the pamphlet get around?
They said that because she was a murderer. And she took her own life, that now she's in the eternal flames of hell.
What did they do?
Punched him in the nose.
I was so angry, I struck one of them.
Oh, she did.
But violence rarely brings peace.
The thought of her suffering, burning forever.
Just because they said it doesn't make it so.
They said it's in the Bible.
The Bible speaks many things. Perhaps you should speak to Roger on the matter.
That's a suggestion.
I believe he may offer thee wisdom.
I
found this letter outside addressed to you.
It's just outside hanging out. Did the letter knock on the door?
I hoped it might be a reply from William.
I don't think so.
It's from Perseverance.
I have located the whereabouts of our mutual acquaintance. Please come to my solicitor's office in 3 days' time, and I will have more information.
3 days from when?
Skirmish line allows us to maintain contact with the enemy and observe their position without revealing our own. In combat, we'll hold the line and not engage any targets until they engage with you.
Save your shots.
True strength. Before they're ready, then report back to me. Not exactly British regulars, are they?
They do have potential. They seem willing, even eager to follow orders.
They're protecting their homes.
Mr. Fraser.
Your servant, sir.
Somehow I doubt that. Ferguson's growing bolder. He burned down an entire settlement of free men when they refused to be pressed in his service.
Ah.
How can I help?
How can we help you, sir?
We're here to help you. We'll fight with you. If you'll have us.
Okay, William, are you going to take this information back to your papa?
Hunting. We should go hunting in the forest. But obviously
Right
in
now.
the forest. If you have the time and the inclination for hunting in the forest. I don't know why I keep saying forest.
Would tomorrow morning suit?
Tomorrow morning.
I'll see you then.
In the forest.
Are they going to make it to the forest?
I ever with thee and thou with me, Lord.
Kind of reminds me of that Eddie Izzard joke. Hallelujah. If you have not seen Dressed to Kill, you have to get Dressed to Kill.
Father, and I thy dear
It
son.
still holds up all these years later.
Perhaps God is a great father to his sons, but I don't think he cares about his daughters.
That's a line. Wow.
What makes you say that?
Wow, Fanny, wow.
Folk will know that I'm a leader too, because being ordained is my sword. But instead of leading people into battle, I'll be leading them into God's hands.
You hope?
But I think they should give you a real sword too. You might still need one just in case, whether God likes it or not.
Yes, and where?
He's pacing awful lot.
I want to apologize for what I said at the river.
Then give us another thought.
On the contrary.
Let him apologize.
Do you accept my apology?
Gladly.
Now, would you perhaps like to ask some pertinent questions pertaining to yourself and your relationship and what the hell happened in the past, William?
Mac the groom, the man who never treated me like a child, even when he secretly made me a stinking papist. You were the one person in my life I wanted to emulate when I grew up. I worshipped you like a hero.
Oh, Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
And as you rode away, you never even looked back. I am your son.
That's why he left you.
How could you leave me?
This is the truth comes out now, Jamie. You got 2 episodes left. Get to it.
I had nothing to give you. It's a Jacobite, a traitor. Much as I wanted to cry out the truth to all the angels in heaven.
You're the 9th Lord of Ellesmere.
Ken, you're to be condemned to a life of pain. I did not dare look back lest the sight of your face shattered my resolve. But then you came to Fraser's Ridge. John, I saw the man you'd become.
Okay, sure.
And I hope you can forgive me.
Don't be a twat. Please do not let this church burn down with all them inside of it. Hallelujah. That guy right there looks like an hallelujah guy.
Why didn't you stay at the ceremony?
Sorry, Mr. Mackenzie, but I can't stand being in a place where my sister isn't welcome.
Could I come in?
Unlike God, I'm very welcoming.
Fanny's slaying me this episode.
She's in hell now.
Not sure if that's true, Fanny.
The Bible says so, doesn't it? That's why I like plants. They can't sin. They just live and die.
Wow.
There's no eternal soul to worry about.
Wow.
Some of these rules were put in place by man, not by God.
Do you think Jane is with God then? Now that you're a reverend, can you ask him for me?
Oh.
Maybe you could ask him that yourself. Talk to him. Let him know how you feel. My wise wife said to me just recently, sometimes all you need is a bit of time. But maybe she was talking about the herb.
Mr. Mackenzie. He's a funny man. He gave me hope I'll see you again. If you can hear me, Janie, please send me a sign.
Is that an emerald? What is that? That's quite a bit of green rock. She poisoned now. She poisoned now. She can time travel. But what's near her that she can time travel through? What is she near that she can time travel through?
Percy, finally.
So sorry to keep you waiting. I was unavoidably detained.
It's all right. Though I fear I may have worn something of a groove in your floor with all my pacing.
Not to worry.
Why is he nervous?
Sherry?
So you found Captain Richardson?
Is he right behind you?
Oh, don't keep me in suspense. Where is the black-hearted scoundrel?
You needn't look far.
Percy. Ugh. Wow. 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 So we're adding a Lord John now in danger plot. And Fanny hearing buzzing of the buzz. In the books, does she time travel? Because she doesn't have to be a Beecham in order to time travel. Because Julia could time travel and she wasn't bloodline Beecham, so. Here's the thing with time travel. I was thinking sometime last weekend. So let's say, okay, Jamie dies at King's Mountain. Claire, oh my gosh, Jamie has died at King's Mountain. What's to stop Claire from writing down a detailed description of everything for Brianna or somebody to find in the future? And then Claire goes back in time a year. Could she do that? Gemstone, need to go back a year and warn them? Like, couldn't she have done that at any point in time, gone back and warned any of them about anything? Gone forward, warned herself about anything. You all will point out if it has been said they cannot do that. But right now, I don't see why they couldn't. And Buck saying going back to his time. I think this is his time, just not his land, his spot where he was. Did they find him in Scotland that they came across him? Or was it in when he was hanging Richard. Or was that in the colonies? I'm forgetting. So we kind of sort of got a William Jamie reconciliation. Okay, something else has been resolved. Marcelly, she's getting the money, yes. So is that the last we're going to see of her? I'm going to reopen the print shop. And we just know she's going to reopen the print shop. So I don't know if her storyline is buttoned up. That family. Is William now technically buttoned up because he reconciled with Jamie? But he hasn't reconciled with John. They got to save John somehow. Am I feeling confident we're going to end this okay? Not when they're introducing new things still. How are they gonna land this plane, y'all? Okay. Okay. Here we go. Episode 8. Season 8. Are you still hanging on by your fingertips? Waiting to see where we go? Let me know down below. Hit subscribe. While you're at it, all the bells, whistles, and hootenannies. And until we see each other again, this is just a reminder to stand up, walk around, stand in the sun for a moment, get some vitamin D, and then come back and watch the next video in the queue. So thanks again, you all, and until next time.